Hi. Hello. Can't hear or see a thing. Hello. Thank you for checking in. Great to see everybody. Hello. Did you hear? Okay. Woo. Okay, good. Hello. Thank you for checking in. Great to see everybody. Let me make sure the YouTube is working. Okay. Oh, and I even have sound on YouTube. Wow. Hi. All right. Woohoo. Thank you for checking in. I am live on YouTube and Google Hangouts, and the lag isn't even that long, which is crazy. So hello. Good to see everybody. Thank you for checking in. Let me say hello to everybody. Laura Star and Shocker and Sturgis Guy and Tesis and House of Dave and Sam and St. Clinton and Eric and Petey and Tim and Ryan and Photo and Philip and Mark Bean and Star Raven and Angie Jonas and Fairies Lover and Lucky Girl and Azure Yusuf and the Crim and Marcel and Jim Dandy and Azure Yusuf and the Crim and Sam and St. Clinton and Philip and Angie Jonas and Fairies Lover and Lucky Girl and Winged Doggy and Red Stapler and N1QOV and Joe Barney. Thank you, and Tesis. Thank you for checking in. Hello. Hello, Bill Knaus. Thank you for checking in. Great to see you. It's Stupid Question Day, where I put on the Genius cap, which allows me to answer any question about any topic in the entire universe with complete accuracy. Guaranteed, according to me. So I hope you have some questions for the genius, everybody. Hello. Hello. And I am reading the screens. I am simulcasting on YouTube and Google Hangouts, so you can watch in either place. I'm just testing to make sure the Google is working. The Hangouts, the YouTube is working. You can watch on YouTube or Google Hangouts. There's a lag, but it's a slower lag. It's a better lag than normal on YouTube if you're watching, but I'm reading the chat. So, hello. I hope you have questions for the genius. And let me know if anyone's having trouble. The system never went back to normal, so I'm still doing it, but it seems like it's working. Whatever changes they're making, it was a little smoother than it was Monday. So, and I started this guy. Hello. Can you guys see and hear everything okay? Is everything working okay? All right, good. Just checking, just making sure, because we had trouble earlier. Make sure. Okay. Woohoo! So, it's another beautiful sunny day here in California, and you know what? I have not seen the flower bandit for about 2 days. I'm feeling very good, very optimistic, but I'm afraid she might be just ready to pounce. And so far, I put traps out yesterday. Nobody has touched my mouse trap. The rat in the tree, I think he got smart and he's just climbing on my roof now. Or he's in the house already. Yeah, so how was everybody's day? And who has questions for the genius? Questions for the genius. I'm very excited. Bernie Sanders, one of my favorite, one of the last politician that's actually trying to help the country and not just himself. Bernie Sanders. Mr. Smith goes to Washington. Bernie Sanders is join the presidential race. If only to inspire everyone else to do the right thing. Oh, Sturgis guy, that's ridiculous. Check out Bernie Sanders if you want to read. Don't take my word for it. Check him out. Investigate him. Read what he has to say. Then, so yeah, don't just listen to me. Check him out for yourself and then make your decision. I think you'll be pretty impressed. Hello? Oh my goodness. You must be teasing me. You can't possibly say anything like that and really mean it. Yeah. Stay away from the dumb guys. They're not gonna help. So, who has questions for the genius? And I have some questions for you guys because I have two friends. I have two friends that are suffering, who've just been recently diagnosed with diseases. One has throat cancer, and one has recently been diagnosed with Parkinson's. And I was wondering if anyone here, because there's a lot of people suffering, a lot of people have friends and family with the same things, wondering if anyone here has suggestions about treatments, resources, places to look, books, information about the latest information regarding throat cancer and Parkinson's. Both scary, serious diseases that, and I was just reading about Parkinson's. Parkinson's, you know, the population is getting older, and so there's Parkinson's is now affecting like 10 million people. It's not just a few people here and there. I mean, we had the whole, remember everybody was doing the ice bucket challenge for ALS, and there's about, I think the number I read was like 30,000 people a year are getting ALS, but Parkinson's is up to like 10 million, something like that. So that's a lot of people. That's and now it's different for everybody. Some people it's like it takes a long time and they're not bothered at all. Some people, have really serious debilitating symptoms. So it's not always the same. David Jones says he has a friend who survived throat cancer. He went to MD Anderson in Houston, Texas. Sturgis guy said, yeah, ALS is really dangerous. So that's the thing about ALS, except for Stephen Hawking. Pretty much hi, Laura. Hello. I think Stephen Hawking says, I don't know, is he the only guy in history who's ever survived ALS? Well, yeah, I mean, survived, but not, and he's doing well despite ALS. He's had ALS for like 50 years. Most people die within like a year. Now, granted, he's got a wheelchair and he can't talk, but so it has been debilitating, but not fatal, which is rare. The Google Hangout makes your phone ring? Oh, well, I hope you won, Laura. But yeah, so I wanted to find out if anyone had any information regarding either of these, like latest information that I could pass on to my friends. So my one friend that has throat cancer. Now I know I don't know what kind or what stage he's in, because there's like top of the larynx, bottom. There's a whole bunch of different throat cancers, and different stages. But he's got 2 young kids and engaged and living with planning to get married to one of my best friends, and they've just found out he's got throat cancer, so that's very scary. Sturdish Guy says Hawking suffers from a rare early onset, slow progressing form of ALS. That is true, Sturdish Guy, and also it seems to have stopped. He started getting it when he was like 20. I mean, it showed up when he was in college, and kind of paralyzed him and got worse and worse. But it's been stabilized for many years. It hasn't improved, but it hasn't gotten worse. So, but it's very rare that people would last as long as he has. Oh, and Linda had an interview today with a Boston radio station on the air. They interviewed her, and it went so well that they want her to come back. Woohoo! That's pretty awesome. As a regular, oh my God! Radio talk show celebrity for Boston. Now, what did they have you? What did they interview you about today, Linda? What did they do about your songs? And so what did they ask? Did you sing? And what do they want you to do? It was a short interview with 2 nice guys. And what if you come back as a regular? What do they want you to do? Same thing, just answer questions. Oh, woohoo! Yay! Now, Allura, here's another question. Are they going to pay you? No. All right, so great news. Great news. Allura Star is getting some free publicity. She's getting free publicity and a bigger network of people to be exposed to. But yeah, that's good. That's very good. It'd be even better if they paid you, but they'll help you get fans, and maybe, yes. I suspect, Allura, that even if they don't pay you, some free stuff will come. I predict, and I'm not usually a psychic, but I am wearing the genius cap. I am going to predict a free T-shirt in your future. A free T-shirt, a mug, and probably a pin. They don't know your address, they'll get it. They'll ask you. So you have to let them know. You need some swag. You need some Boston radio station swag. They have that, Allura. You can ask them for that, because they have a closet where they have all their radio station logo swag, pins, pens, buttons, mugs, T-shirts. They've got that stuff. It's not a huge closet, I'm sure, but they do have stuff. Some stickers. Tell them you need some swag to wear in a picture that you're going to take to promote your radio station, regular talk show stuff. You want to wear the T-shirt and the button and a hat. If they have a hat, I bet they have a hat too. Put it all on at once and take a picture. They might even have a bag. Oh, Laura, you see that like it's a dirty word. But yeah, Allure, did you read his stuff? He's a good guy. Did you read his stuff? He's a good guy who wants to help. I think the rest of the candidates could learn a lot of lessons from him. So, who has questions for the genius? I'm here. The genius is here. Questions about any topic in the universe. No questions. David Jones has a question. Will he ever move to Canada? No, you will not. You are dead set against moving to Canada. You like visiting, but you don't want to ever move. You've toyed with the idea. You've rolled it around in your brain. Linda says her brain is fried. She was so nervous about her interview on the Boston radio station that she didn't sleep all night. Oh, by the way, Allura, while we're talking about this Boston radio station, what station was it? So we can do a little plug here. What is the name of the station? And if you tweet it to me later, I will retweet it. And if you have a link, hi Jesus, if there is a link to the station and your interview from this morning for people to hear a replay, feel free to tweet that to me and I will retweet that as well. Oh, and I'm so excited. Guess what? One of my favorite companies don't have archives. They must. I don't think there's that. What kind of modern current radio station doesn't have archives? Doesn't that seems hard to believe, doesn't it, Allura? My favorite company from New Zealand, Extend Life. They just sent me. Now they've got these wonderful supplements and nutrition drinks and all kinds of healthcare stuff, all natural. They make them themselves. It's a pretty cool company. They have a new skincare line. They sent me all of it. All of it. All of it. All of it. I've got age-defying body lotion. I've got day cream with natural whitening to get rid of dark spots. I've got age-defying day cream. deep, active, hydrating mask from Extend Life in New Zealand. Age-defying cleansing mask. And restorative night cream. And eye contour serum. Yes, they will help me defy gravity, defy aging. I'm so excited. What a wonderful surprise today in the mail. You know what impresses me about them, Extend Life, is that when they decided, when the guy, who it's a family company, there's one guy, the father, who started it, who's in his 70s. When he was in his 50s, he decided he wanted to get really into health and take control of his health because suddenly he was aging and he didn't like what was happening in his body. And he wanted to start making products. And when he investigated, when they were starting their company and developing their products, and they went around to different manufacturers to find out, hey, who's going to make our multivitamin? And they went to plants and they met different manufacturers who take all the ingredients. What most companies do is most companies don't make the product themselves. They hire a manufacturing company and they say, okay, we want A, B, C, and D in our vitamin. And the manufacturing company just makes it, and they make vitamins for a whole bunch of different people. You basically just slap a label on somebody else's product. It's kind of like a licensing thing. They're not really manufacturing. But these guys, they went around, they went to all the companies, they investigated, and they said no. They did not like the quality and the content of the ingredients and the processing that all of these manufacturers were doing. And they said, we want better. We want the highest quality. We want the best standard for our products. And the only way we can do that and maintain it and control it and know is to make it ourselves. Nobody makes their own vitamins. They made their own manufacturing plant company. They make them themselves, so that they could ensure that it was the best and highest quality. So I was like, holy cow, nobody does that. If you've ever looked into that kind of stuff, nobody does it. So they made their own manufacturing company. Well, I mean, they hire experts to do stuff, but they run their own company. And they've developed all this stuff. So that's pretty innovative and unusual. Nobody else does that. And it's their commitment to quality and doing it right. It's not just like throwing their label on something. So they're a pretty awesome company. Oh, good. That's great. Jesus says he's outside beeping the horn. I'll be ready in a minute, Jesus. But so I want to thank Extend Life. Check them out. New Zealand, if anyone's, I haven't been to New Zealand, but that's where they film like all the Hobbit movies, and a lot of movies that are supposed to happen like in like a wilderness, in an ancient, beautiful, like unspoiled, untouched wilderness, are filmed in New Zealand. Because New Zealand is freaking it's like it hasn't been industrialized. It's still just wild and beautiful and nature. So I would like to go visit New Zealand. Laura says tomorrow she's going to Bangor. Bangor, I barely even know her. That's what he said. Hi, Wing Doggy. Thank you for checking in. Great to see you, my dear. Yeah, so New Zealand, because of that, I mean, they have, it seems like they have a really high commitment towards natural and nature and Larissa says, you people are always saying it wrong. It's bang or. Bang or. Is that it? David Jones says, New Zealand equals more sheep than people. Sheeple? Laura says it's bang or. Bang or. Bang or. Bang or. I just met her. Well, we're glad you made it, Wing Doggy. Well, Laura, that's super fabulous news about your radio show. I'm very excited. We're all thrilled and proud of you. And there must be an archives or something for today. So tweet it to me, and I'll retweet it for you. And if you have any the upcoming information for the next time you're going to be on, let me know, and we will tweet that as well. David Jones says, speaking of countries with often mispronounced names, Toronto is pronounced with a soft second T. What? Toronto. Says who? Toronto. I don't believe that. Toronto! I don't believe that. Toronto. I don't know. Laura says Bangor. 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 Jesus says Varganville. All right, well, you know, this does not sound like a very genius episode of Stupid Question Day. I'm just, David Jones says he watched the local Toronto local news, and that's how they pronounce it, Toronto. What do they know? They're Canadian. I'll tell you how to say it right. Uh, that's right. All right, so it's after 5:45. I will be back tomorrow for Funny Friday, and we better be funny. Better be funny. All right, let me say goodbye to everybody. And David Jones says there's a controversy whether it's supposed to be Missouri or Missouri. Actually, the correct pronunciation is misery. I live in misery. That's true. That's really true. All right, so let me say goodbye to everybody. Allura Star and Shocker and Sturgis Guy and Tesis and House of Dave and Sam and St. Clinton and Eric and Petey and Tim and Ryan and Photo and Philip and Mark Mina and Star Raven and Andrew Jonas and Fairies Lover and Andrew Yusuf and the Cram and Marcel and Jim Dandy and Sturgis Guy and Tesis and Philip and Sam and St. Clinton and Andrew Jonas and Fairies Lover and Lucky Girl and Mark N1QOV and Joe Barney and Red Stapler. Thank you so much for checking in. You guys are awesome. I love you. I'll see you tomorrow at 5:15. Bye. Bye. I'll see you tomorrow.